So today we're going to be check what is a class A, class B and class C surface. So many people having a doubt over there, what exactly the class A, class B and class C with respect to the closed volume. Okay. So what is the relation between the closed volume when we are doing a closed volume? What is class A, class B and class C? So that we can check over here. So somewhere like we need to consider one part. So here you can find there is a one part we are going to be consider something like this. Okay. So this is a class A surface we're going to be have. Close to somewhere here we're going to get the classes surface, and in case we have taken the section from this condition. Okay, so we have taken the section somewhere here. So now how it will be look like the cut section, something like this I can draw. So this is something like you can draw a class A surface. Okay, so whatever we're going to be have, so this is nothing but the class A surface. Okay, so whatever we're going to be have, this is nothing but the class A surface. And now we need to develop the class B. So what exactly the class B means? So class B surface is nothing but offset of class A. Okay. So whatever the part thickness will be. So to that, we're going to have the offset. So here you can check whatever we have class A to class B offset. So this is nothing but the part thickness. Okay. So this is called as a part thickness. So this part thickness will be generic, anything we can have. But here you can check for consideration of maximum part thickness we have 2.5 mm. So that we can consider for the maximum part we have part thickness 2.5. So offset of 2.5 what we have created. So this offset is nothing but now class B surface. Okay. So this is nothing but we have the class B surface. Okay. So what we have the class A, class B is nothing but the offset. And what will be the class C surface? Okay. So there are the many people going to be face the issue while trim this particular class A and class B. Here you can find whatever the joining of class A and class B we have is nothing but we can say it is a C surface. Okay, so whatever the joining of class A to class B surface is going to be called as a class C. So this is also known as a class C. Okay, so joining of class A, class B, we have class C. So what is a closed volume then? Okay, so the most important thing is what is a closed volume? So closed volume is nothing but joining of class A plus class B plus class C. Okay, it might be the joint, it might be the trim. Suppose you have something like this class A surface. So in that case, you need to trim over here. Okay, suppose we have class A something like this. Okay, then again you can find something like this. We're going to be have C surface. Okay, we have C surface something like this. From here to here, we're going to be a C surface. And whatever we have the B surface is something like this. Okay, so what is a closed volume now? We will create first class C, then class B, then class C. So here, first of all, we need to do the trim. Okay, so trim we need to do trim 1. So trim 1 will be with respect to class E and class B. Sorry, class C. So trim will be with respect to class A and class C. Okay, so here you can find we can trim first with we have class A. Okay, so this is nothing but we have the class A. This we have class C. This we have class B. So now we have the trim of this particular A. Okay, so we have trim of this particular class A to C surface. Okay, something like this we have the trim now. So what we need to do now, we need to trim. Second trim will be here, you can check the trim 2 will be this particular trim 1, whatever we have, to B. Okay, B surface. So whatever we have the trim 1, so that with respect to we have the B, so that we can trim. So you can check something like this, we can split this. Okay, so now we are getting again class A, class B and class C. Okay, so here you can say this is a class A, class B and class C. We're going to be get combinedly known as a close volume. So this is something like very simple. We have this close volume. Many people having a doubt with respect to the close volume, and they are going to be fail doing this close volume into the CAT test. Okay, so always make sure whenever you're going to be trim class A to class C, if they're not going to be trim, take an intersection and check for that. Even here you can find whenever there is a condition. Okay, in this condition you can find whenever there is a condition class, whatever we have the surface, that is also not going to be get checked. Okay, so in this particular condition also find class trim one what we have. So with respect to this, sometime they're going to be face the issue. Okay, so in that case what we need to do, we need to again take an intersect. Okay, so where we have the trim one to this B surface, so trim is not possible, so you can take an intersection better and then try to identify where exactly the surface is not going to be intersect, and in that case you're going to be check for this condition. Okay, so this is you can find whenever we're going to have the class A surface, it's going to be develop the class B and then class C surface, then close volume. So any CAT test you're going to be have, it need to be get done close volume first. So to have a practice of close volume by this simple step, class A, then go for the offset of class B, then creating the class C surface. Always create the class C surface with the sweep. Don't ever create with the blend command. Okay, so we don't have the control on the blend command whenever we do the sweep. So always you can find we have the control of this particular sweep. Okay, we can change the angle at any time and we have the control. If you are doing the blend will be done by two lines over here. Okay, so with respect to do curves to guide, we need to do the blend, so we cannot change this particular values. Okay, so always do the C surface with respect to